If your tank water heater's over 8 years old, you may be sitting on a ticking time bomb. It could start leaking without warning, causing far more damage than the loss of the heater itself. Consider replacing it with a Navien tankless water heater. No storage tank to leak, endless hot water for spa-like comfort, longer life, and backed by Navien's strong warranty. Before time runs out, visit tanklessmadesimple.com for the name of your Navien contractor.
Count on Navien.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Big news. I mean, with all the stuff going on, this was the big headline, though.
What happened?
A cow was on the loose. And it was on the loose in Indiana yesterday. And this cow was blocking a lot of traffic, evading the cops. A couple...
Come on.
It was
evading the cops?
It was evading the cops. This was obviously a cow that had something to hide.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Steve? You don't run from the cops if you're not guilty.
Cops? How slow are these cops that they can't get a cow?
This cop was an evasive... let's just say this cow was an evasive cow, Steve.
Okay.
I'm
watching this cow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit faster than your typical cow, but it's not that fast.
Look at her go. And there's the cop. He's like, I don't know what to do. We can't. She's just too quick for us.
Gosh. Jesus, crossing the freeway, though.
Yeah, we actually we're able to see this if you go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com, thanks to this couple that got the video of it. And, of course, you know, I mean, if I'm in the car like them, I probably couldn't stop cracking up either. And the reason that there's a great punchline to this is the cow ended up heading for a Chick-fil-A.
Poor cow. just going. Okay, fine. Make a break for it. Who loses a cow in Noblesville?
Hey, is it like a promo for Chick-fil-A? He's running.
Where'd it go?
Eat more chicken.
It's so true, because you see those billboards with the cow going, hey, no, you really should have more chicken.
Right, their mascot's a cow.
Yeah, so that's what the cow's doing. Is like, hey, I see those billboards. If I head to a Chick-fil-A, it's like, it's sanctuary, right? You know, that's like a sanctuary state for them.
Hello, Chick-fil-A.
What is it, like their safe space? It's home base?
That's what it is. They go, hey, no one's going to eat me here. These are my people.
Maybe I told his other cow friends, look, if I get lost, let's meet at the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
We're safe there.
Oh, yeah, major breakout. And
right.
They all went in different directions. Again, because they were trying to evade the cops. And they knew if they all
cops. I love how that was part of the story.
Yeah, it was. And that he did. He evaded the cops, and he got to the sanctuary. That's right. Got to the border.
Well, maybe you tried one of those new frosted key lime drinks. Did you hear about that?
This is news to me.
This is right up your alley, BJ.
Yeah, this is, man, there's so many good places we have to go to. Now we got to go back to Chick-fil-A because, yeah, this frosted key lime drink. If you know me, you know I love key lime pie. It's one of my favorite desserts. And, oh, wow, there's not a lot of time I can get this. It's only available through May 25th. A frosted key lime drink. According to Chick-fil-A, they say it's a hand-spun combination of Chick-fil-A's signature Ice Dream, which I guess is their ice cream.
I've had that.
How is it?
I've had that.
Okay, Ice Dream, then it's obviously not ice cream. It's something else.
I don't know what it is, but it's not as good as ice cream.
Oh.
And we've had this conversation before. I remember when we first found out about it, I did as an investigative journalist that I am. I went and checked it out. I didn't want to. It was just, I had to do it.
You have to do what you got to do.
And I was really excited about trying it, but there was something about the texture. It wasn't anything special, man. There's so many other things to get at Chick-fil-A. That's the last thing I'm getting.
Dang. So then you're not excited about the Chick-fil-A lemonade mixed with the signature ice cream, or you can get the diet lemonade and the natural sugar-free lime flavoring made from a blend of key limes. Is it kaffir or kaffir limes and Persian limes?
Ooh, that sounds fancy. Well, maybe I'll make it taste better.
They said it's a good the good pairing with this drink, by the way, because you need a good pairing. We're fancy at Chick-fil-A.
Steak and wine? Come on.
We have good pairing with the new frosted key lime drink would be waffle fries. That is a good pairing.
Oh, which is a good pairing with everything.
Yes, of course. Waffle fries does go well with everything.
It does. Their waffle fries are amazing.
I never tried the ice cream, so I imagine the ice cream is a lower calorie ice cream product.
I don't know, man. It's also a lower quality, if you ask me.
All right. Well, sometimes you're going to have that anyway. Look, we all remember. I've had that the Halo top or whatever.
It's a good substitute.
It's a good substitute, but it doesn't beat a good custard or a good gelato.
No, anyone who says that, they're insane.
Yeah, it's so I got to be thinking the ice cream is on par.
This looks good. It looks kind of like a shake.
Man, I want to get one, but that's kind of, they got those, they still got lines. The one in Bellevue still looks like it's like,
You guys still have lines there?
Yeah, I still got to park somewhere else. Last time I checked, it's like they still.
They need to figure out what Puyallup doing because they figured it out.
Oh, Puyallup doesn't have lines anymore?
They do, but it's not like. They're not super long lines, and on a nice day, they've got people out there taking your order on like iPads.
Oh, that's a great idea.
They ain't effing around.
See, I was thinking I'd have to park somewhere and just walk to the Bellevue Chick-fil-A.
And if you have a dog, they'll give you a dog a treat.
Really?
Yeah.
And I just found out why the ice cream isn't as good as ice cream.
Oh, good.
It's because there isn't enough fat in it to be actually considered ice cream. So it's the fat that makes it taste better.
Well, that's usually what it is with all those ice.
That's what I tell all the ladies. No.
All right, I don't want a frosted key lime drink anymore.
I do.
I'm kind of sick to my stomach.
Fine.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. And it's got the waffle fries right next to it, too, as a matter of fact. It does. It looks refreshing. It makes you think of springtime. All right, if I'm anywhere near a Chick-fil-A, I got to try one.
Oh, somebody says Chick-fil-A ice cream with chocolate is amazing, Steve. You've lost it. I've only had the vanilla.
Oh,
I'll have to try the chocolate then.
Sometimes the vanilla, if you don't get
got to go back and do my research.
You really do. Sometimes if you get vanilla non-ice cream product, it's not that good.
See, I'm more often, I always lean towards vanilla, but then with Wendy's, the vanilla Frosty is not nearly as good as the chocolate Frosty, so maybe they're right.
And, I do that. There's, I don't know if anyone's been to Press Juicery. There's one at Westlake, and there's one at Bellevue Square. I much prefer their frozen chocolate product than anything else that they have. And they'll have a juice freeze, and they'll have vanilla. But the chocolate, to me, is and that's just made of no ice cream. It's like, I think, frozen almond milk, maybe. I don't know.
We're getting some updates about cows.
Fun.
Steve, have you ever tried to catch a cow? It's not easy, and they're pretty fast. Calves can be tougher, and a cow will kick you like a horse. Yeah. Another person says cows can really move.
Nice. So there you are making fun of the cops who basically.
My bad. I stand corrected, BJ.
Yeah, those cows are evasive.
So now I need to chase a cow and enjoy chocolate ice cream.
Why not chase a cow and have yourself one of these new frosted key lime drinks while sucking down some waffle fries, which they're a great pairing. And catch yourself a cow.
Fair enough.
There you go. Well, we got some big news. Finally, actually, illumination on what was a very controversial part of the Seahawks season last year, and that was when Earl Thomas dragged off the field in the cart after breaking his leg, put up that middle finger, pissed off a lot of people. Well, now Earl said, I am going to tell you who that finger was for. Steve's going to tell you all about this. He's got the Miggs Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Miggs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
If you're hearing an informative newscast right now, well, then you must not be listening to BJ and Miggs. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Miggs Report.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Thanks to Kia Pure for giving us the Miggs Report, and it's a very special day, everybody.
Yeah.
It's National Let's Laugh Day.
All right. Oh, that was not the greatest laugh. That's all I got?
Yeah, it's what I got in my box.
All right. We'll try to do better as the day goes on.
Kind of creepy. I kind of thought that was Rev just being like really tired this morning.
Yeah.
Should I just put it on a loop for the rest of the...
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
It's kind of creepy. Okay. Well, here's a little study that was done about laughing.
All right.
I just thought this was really funny. The first thing it says, 96% of people say they enjoy making others laugh. Who are the other 4%?
Yeah, I got time for it.
Right?
Yeah, probably very serious people.
I just don't know anybody that doesn't enjoy putting a smile on other people's faces. I mean, even a miserable person you would think gets a kick out of making someone laugh every once in a while.
I do know some people. They're just uber serious.
Oh.
Yeah, and I would think they're the folks that just don't care.
Why?
I know. I guess, everyone's got to exist. There's always got to be a somebody.
And who do you think are the people that make us laugh the most?
Comedians.
That's a good guess, but it's wrong.
What?
Our friends.
Really?
Our friends make us laugh the most.
Our
followed
friends?
by your significant other.
Oh, that's nice.
Kids, siblings, and then parents.
Yeah, I guess the older our parents get, probably, right?
Yeah.
We watch them just, like they can't get stuff, they can't figure out their iPhone.
This might be a deep question, but I mean, just what recently has been making you laugh?
Oh, that's a very deep question.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
For me, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
The television show, and you guys are going to roll your eyes, I'm sure, because it's probably going to get canceled because it's like wife and I's favorite show. The Neighborhood. Cedric the Entertainer's new sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
Every episode, there's at least one or two belly laughs that I get from that show. The dynamic between him and his neighbor is truly one of my favorite dynamics I've seen on television in a while. And it's just a dumb comedy. But man, oh man, for just your typical network sitcom, they knock it out of the park each week.
I gotta watch that. I gotta remember to put on my queue. Gotta do that.
If you want a good laugh, man?
All right.
On National Let's Laugh Day, maybe you should watch The Neighborhood.
If you're getting some belly laughs, I mean, my wife and I both getting belly laughs from Trailer Park Boys.
Yes.
Yeah, we get some good laughs from that show.
Mitch Hedberg always makes me smile.
Oh yeah, Mitch.
Whenever I'm feeling a little bit down, I'll put on a Mitch Hedberg 5-minute clip or a couple minutes and just listen to him just rattle off his random things. May he rest in peace.
Jim Jeffries is a guy that makes me laugh a lot. Yeah, and he's back with a show on Comedy Central.
I just text her, farts make me laugh.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't make Lulu laugh.
No,
or my wife.
No, not at all.
I know it makes Vicky laugh. I've made Vicky laugh when I've farted before.
Yeah.
Which has been pretty awesome. What about you, Vicky?
Usually Gabriel Iglesias or farts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of babysitting. He keeps farting on me, and it cracks me up.
Yeah, those little babies will do it to you.
What about you, Danny?
I like to watch band DVDs and just watch their antics backstage and stuff like that. Like the Blink-182 one when they just prank each other. It makes me laugh so hard every single time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Rev?
SNL Weekend Update always cracks me up.
Still?
Yes.
Wow.
Basically, that's the one that is consistently funny. And then also...
What's his name? Pete Davidson?
No. Pete Davidson is on it every once in a while. And his one this week was really funny. But Colin Jost and Michael Che are both just very, very hilarious.
Those guys are a solid duo. Every once in a while you don't get good Weekend Update because when you follow somebody who you really loved.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, well, but those guys are kicking it.
Those guys are going to be correspondents at WrestleMania.
Really?
Yeah, they've been on WrestleMania doing some dumb bits with Braun Strowman.
Good for them.
Yeah, actually been pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh, and here's one of my favorite clips from Vicky laughing because of a fart.
When he farts on purpose, he always scoots his butt to the side. He's like, whoop.
And then I go, whoop.
Yeah.
It's like a grandpa, whoop.
Yeah, you guys, it's a simple life for both of you.
It truly is. Let's talk about Earl Thomas. He's in the news because he just signed a massive deal. Well, he's a former Seahawk, BJ. You might know him because he played in 2 Super Bowls with the Seahawks, winning one of them, reached 6 Pro Bowls, but most importantly, of course, he was featured on my Christmas tree as a Christmas tree ornament, the only Seahawk player.
That is why he left the team.
Well, no, he's no longer on the tree. He's done.
Wow. Off the team and the tree.
Off the team, off the tree.
Wow.
That's just how it is.
This is harsh at the Miggs household.
Well, and he also just signed a big deal, 4 years, $55 million with the Ravens, but he was just interviewed by Peter King of NBC Sports, and they were just talking about that infamous moment at the end of a Seahawks game when he got injured. He's being carted off, and he just, well,
everybody's heard about the bird.
Yeah.
Bird.
He gives the middle finger.
Sure did.
And people are like, well, who the hell was it for? A lot of speculation. Maybe it's towards the management. Maybe it's towards John Schneider, Pete Carroll.
Maybe towards Miggs for removing him from the tree. Who knows?
Well, he asked about it, and this is what Earl said. There was a lot of frustration that day. I was in a battle with the team. I chose to play, and I was betting on myself. So when it happened, the injury, of course, it just added to my frustration. I did what I did, and I saw Pete Carroll. And I was like, you won. You won. Just a very disappointing day. So the middle finger was for Pete Carroll.
Really?
Yep.
She's now. I
imagine Pete and Schneider and all the whole crew.
I mean, I don't know if I wonder. I would think Pete would want to keep everybody, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like money is money. It's not about Pete. Pete would be like, listen, give me every star you can. I don't care how much it costs.
Not only enough, the Ravens weren't even in the picture as far as who he was going to sign with. There were some reports that he was going to go to Kansas City.
Wow, and then the Ravens, the dark horse,
swooped in and made it happen. Speaking of Seahawks, Russell Wilson was just on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
They were talking about a bunch of stuff, just doing his usual thing, and Jimmy Fallon brought up those rumors about whether or not the New York Giants want to make a trade to get Russell Wilson.
I heard a rumor, and you could just tell me because I won't tell anybody.
We won't talk about it.
No one. Everyone just earmuffs. There's a rumor that maybe you could be signing with the New York Giants. I'm just saying, I just heard a rumor about
I'm not sure if we are in New York. I'm not sure if the Seahawks are going to let me get away.
Yeah, no.
I love Seattle, and Seattle's a special place. So, been on to win a Super Bowl there, go to 2 Super Bowls, multiple playoff games, and everything else. And
I know, but you're still young. You should go.
Are you bribing me to New York?
No, I'm just saying, dude. Travel's good. Travel's good for the brain, dude. That's gonna be fun to have you here. If you sign,
I did win a Super Bowl here.
Yeah,
so New York, New Jersey's been good.
Yeah, all right. Well, anyway.
There you go.
That was a good line. I did
trying to get me to come here.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jimmy Fallon.
I also heard he said he wants to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. You don't ever hear a guy say that who's a good quarterback.
Yeah, but the way he said it is just like, yeah, of course, that would not be a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we have to have a conversation about that because the rumors are flying around. There's got to be something to these rumors. Maybe just because what's this, his last year before we got to figure it out? Is that it?
Yeah, I would imagine certain rumors get planted in there to help with the bargaining of getting him paid. You know what I mean? Certain rumors always come up when it's time to sign contracts. That way, maybe it gets the light of fire under the ass of the team. Who knows what's going on? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you guys well, I'm asking you because I know Vicky and Danny aren't paying attention to baseball.
No,
they know the Rev is not a big baseball fan.
Oh, Rev loves baseball.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know who Carlos Santana is? Not the guitarist, of course.
Yes.
He plays for the Phillies.
Yes.
And I guess last year there was a big incident where he smashed a TV, and now we know why he smashed a TV during a game.
It was Pete Carroll. He was pissed at Pete Carroll.
They lost their 9th consecutive game, and he saw Pete Carroll and got pissed. No, the team wasn't doing very well at that point because they did well at the first half of the season, and he was frustrated because they were collapsing during the stretch. And the reason why he got pissed off and broke a TV, he noticed some of his teammates were playing Fortnite during the games.
Oh.
Says, quote, a couple players, I don't want to name names, they were playing video games during the games. We lost too many games, and they felt like they weren't worried about it and weren't respecting their teammates or coaches, and he had enough. So he grabbed a bat, went into the clubhouse, and smashed the TV.
I love this dude.
He said it's not his personality, but he was angry because he didn't think his teammates cared about the team. And the Phillies, of course, they traded him after the season. And I guess the Fortnite incident, they said, was not a factor, though.
Boy, that's an interesting thing because I have heard other teams have issues like that, and the dudes that were playing the games ended up getting gassed.
Yeah.
Because, indeed, that is an issue. When you see guys not caring and not talking the game, that is interesting. It's interesting that he got traded. Granted, smashing stuff with the bat's bad, but his heart was in the right place.
I don't understand how you're making all that money. How many hours are you playing? I mean, granted, some games go a little too long, but 3-4 hours. Yeah. You can't stay off your phone for 3-4 hours and not play a game.
And you could be helping the team. You really, really could be helping the team. I know pitchers tend to be those guys that will do that because they have 4 days off and maybe they don't have much to do. But the good pitchers will be in the dugout. They will be offering information. They will be helping when they're not playing.
And in Little League, that's when you start doing your chants to get in the head of the other teams.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do. Well, whoever picked up Carlos, I don't know where he went to, but maybe they got a guy with decent passion.
As far as weather, 73 degrees and sun. Another nice day. Thank you, Car Toys, for the Mix Report. Oh, and we got a text. Turtle orgasms make me laugh.
I do remember that, too, because the manager was Gabe Kapler. He guaranteed they would go to the playoffs, and then they just basically died.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was. It
didn't factor in Fortnite.
No, he didn't factor in Fortnite. I know it's addictive. I can understand video and board games and stuff can be addictive, but you gotta play your game. They're paying you a lot of money to be in there.
You got all the other hours in the day. You can play all the games you want, and the millions upon millions of dollars you make as a baseball player.
Yeah, man. So Russell Wilson.
Yes.
If all of a sudden somebody offered us a ridiculous package, should we take it? if they talk about trading,
not that kind of package.
Yeah, not that kind of package. I actually want to try to see him win another Super Bowl here.
I don't want to see him go at all.
Yeah.
And I think it's not my money, so hey, pay him all the money you want. I mean, but obviously they've got to figure things out, but there comes cap space, and I mean, it's going to suck because I don't think he's going to go down the Tom Brady road of, hey, just pay me enough, but take care of the team. Doesn't seem like his agent and him kind of operate that way. But, dude, I mean, you look at some of these teams with their quarterback issues. How are you going to let that guy go?
Yeah.
It would be insanity.
It's a tough one.
You got to make him the highest paid quarterback. That's just how it is, I guess.
It does suck because we're not a team that, protects the quarterback very well. I mean, I know we got a little better last year, but we put our money in defense. So it's hard to then pay a guy all that money.
But they got a good offensive line right now. I mean, we saw definite optimism from last year, and man, they've made some decent off-season things when it comes to just making sure the offensive line is going to be okay with re-signing Fluker and picking up that dude that was with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And, of course, Dwayne Brown. As long as you got Dwayne Brown, Fetty was coming into his own finally, which was really cool.
I hope you're right. I hope they're good enough that they can at least protect him so he can do what he does.
They just re-signed Michael Kendricks. I mean, they're making all the moves you need to make to keep this team strong. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to keep your quarterback happy.
I know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one when you got a team like the Hawks that really also do love their defense. And that's where they put a lot of their money, too. So it's a tough one.
KJ Wright's re-signed.
All right.
Frank Clark, they got to figure out, though, of course. Yeah. I know he's franchised, but it doesn't seem like he's happy about that. And they got till July to figure that out?
Yeah.
So it's like, what, Russ and Frank Clark are the two big ones right now?
They're the two big ones right now. Yeah. I mean, look, they got
a kicker?
Yeah, we got a kicker.
Yep.
We got the guy that we said no to last year.
Blitz is coming back.
Oh, Blitz is coming back?
That's what I heard.
What about Little Blitzer? What's his name?
Boom.
Oh, Boom, yeah.
I haven't heard much about Boom.
Yeah, you think Boom's done?
Well, I mean, after that whole incident with John Ryan and Sarah Colonna.
That's right. Yeah. Damn. Nice. Well, I don't know if you. This is surprising. Big news about a social network problem, and I thought, okay, what did Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat? What happened? And it was none of them. It was actually MySpace, and I'm like, MySpace? What? People, I guess, are still using the damn thing.
I just had a conversation with someone the other day. They were like, they used to work here, and they said, hey, is there anywhere on the radio station's website or files have a picture of me with Kofi Kingston when he came in studio that one time? And I was like, man, those days are gone. Like, a lot of that stuff got wiped when we got a new website, server, and all that crap. He goes, I'll just go surf through my MySpace to go find it if I can figure out what my login information is. But now, you can't. The pictures are gone.
Everything's gone.
Yeah, I tried recently because it was a Hotmail account that I had, so I tried to get into a Hotmail account. I finally got in after answering all the stupid security questions that I don't remember because I made it when I was 13, and then tried to get into MySpace, and MySpace wouldn't let me. So I'm like, I want those stupid pictures of me.
Yeah.
I definitely lost a few pictures when MySpace went away. And I forgot the password.
That's a good thing to remember, then, is that you probably want to get those pictures before that happens. Because, I mean, what if Facebook goes that way someday where we go, we're not using that anymore? I
think about that also with YouTube. I have some videos up on YouTube that I'm just like, okay, that's kind of where I'm keeping them because I don't really feel like having a hard drive filled with a bunch of videos or my phone filled with videos. But it's like there's going to come a point where YouTube's not going to be the thing that we go to.
I would imagine. Yeah, and I guess MySpace had a catastrophe a year ago. The music links on the site stopped working. And MySpace said, we're working on it, don't worry about it. But now they've admitted that, in fact, they accidentally deleted all of it.
I like how nobody even dude, that happened a year ago. I had no idea.
I didn't either. They lost 12 years worth of music.
Oh, my gosh. No one knows what my mood is.
Yeah, gone. They said as a result of a server migration project, any photos, videos, and audio files you uploaded more than 3 years ago may no longer be available or on MySpace. We apologize for the inconvenience.
I don't even know my user handle. Oh, there it is.
50 million MP3 files.
Your name or your login information?
I just found my name.
Oh,
there you are.
My name was Word Up.
Yeah.
Word Up.
I don't know why.
Wow. Boy, that is... Oh, really? Punk rock?
Punk rock with a bunch of stars, and I did it capital and not capital.
That's a shocker.
But it's a restricted profile. I can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, compared to what MySpace used to look like when you would load up your thing, you've got nothing there.
Yeah. No, I don't even know who are my top 8 friends anymore, BJ. This whole world is weird.
It's all gone. Wow. So it's amazing. I guess they must be making some money that they still will devote a server to this.
Well, remember it was a Timberlake was trying to make it into the new music platform. And that didn't go very well. Probably one of the few failures that he's had in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That is such a naked-looking page. Basically, it's just a black vertical bar down the left side.
And then just a bunch of gray space.
And a bunch of gray space. That's it. I mean, really, the black vertical bar takes up maybe a tenth of the screen.
Well, in all fairness, it's a restricted profile. Only confirmed connections can access this profile.
Aren't you your own confirmed connection?
I don't know what my password is.
Oh.
It's probably something filthy.
Yeah, you're right.
I should just try Dong Lovers.
Dong Lovers 6969 should do it. Wow.
Oh, well. I mean, at this point, if I haven't needed those pictures,
I guess you don't. But it's sad because there's probably a lot of history there.
Yeah, it would be kind of fun to be able to go back in time. But now it just makes me think I need to start saving those stupid pictures on my Facebook because it's just, I mean, that's going to happen at some point.
You're right. That's going to be a big job. That's a big job if you got to migrate those pictures.
But I think there's a button you can hit that will basically download every picture into a zip file.
Mm-hmm.
It will?
Yep, I did that with my old Facebook account.
Oh, can you do that with our Can you do that with mine?
I could.
Thanks, buddy.
How much are you willing to spend to get that done?
Oh, how much am I willing to spend?
Yes.
I'm willing to let Vicky stay in this room amongst greatness. How's that? Where else would she be? She'd be a truant right now.
So it says, whenever I Google my wife, all of our MySpace pictures show up. Try Googling yourself. Why are you Googling your wife?
Well, I don't know. Maybe she likes a good Google once in a while. Wow, I should try Googling my wife. I mean, I wonder. I never thought. Well, I don't. What if there's some pictures I don't want you to see? I don't know.
Google BJ's
Don't
wife.
Google my wife.
BJ's. Oh wait, her name.
Don't.
Yeah, if you Google BJ's wife, it's going to be a different type of video. Which send me the links.
Yeah, there'll be some good links to come up with that. Well, yesterday, Steve, when he's not Googling my wife, he did actually get this one right, but unfortunately took too many guesses.
What author wrote the novel Oliver Twist?
Oh, Mark Twain.
No.
Oh, John Gresham.
No.
Oliver Twist. William Shakespeare.
No. How many pennies are in a roll?
Dickens.
No. Well, yeah, but that's late.
Damn it.
Yeah, how about that? Steve answers the wrong questions, is what he does, but he gets them right. So you have a shot at beating Steve, is what I'm saying. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast is brought to you by bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, who's ready to answer your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, is it true that if you filed for bankruptcy once, you can't file again?
Even if you filed bankruptcy before, you can almost certainly file bankruptcy again. Different types of bankruptcies have different time limits between filings. In Chapter 7, full bankruptcy, you can only file Chapter 7 once every 8 years. However, you can almost always file a Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 cases can be filed immediately following a Chapter 7. They can be filed immediately following a prior Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 is a reorganization plan, so there will be some type of monthly payment, but it's based on your budget and your ability to afford that payment. So Chapter 13 is an option in almost all cases, even with a prior bankruptcy filing.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.